It has been a matter of debate to amend or not to amend the Constitution, barely 8 years after it was effected.
Where he is and how he...
Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga reigniting the debate, arguing that as currently constituted, the current devolved units are not attractive to large-scale investors. Speaking as he gave his keynote address to the 5th Devolution Conference in Kakamega County, Raila said the three-tier government structure should be based on the 12 administrative blocks proposed by the Bomas draft.
The Bomas draft constitution divided Kenya into 14 regions, each made up of several districts or counties. The intention was to create units with a size and population that made them economically viable. It is time to look at how to recover this original spirit.
The opposition chief calling for a good working relationship amongst key stakeholders in the devolved structure of governance.
You are one of the most critical stakeholders in the future of our country. I wish to invite all of you to support and take steps to the realization of the building bridges to the new Kenyan Nation initiative contained in the MOU we signed with President Uhuru Kenyatta.
As we move to the second phase of devolution, we expect a lot of improvements. We expect a lot of working together. We had a lot of acrimony in the first phase, but we decided as a council that we have to change that.
His call coming in the wake of rising tensions between governors and senators over the proposed introduction of ward funds to be managed by the MCAs.
That devolution is working. And as a Senate, I can assure you that this is a pro-devolution Senate. The challenges that we had in our last session with the governors and the rest of the people is now history.
And indeed, I reached out to my brother, Right Honorable, the Speaker of the Senate, at the very instance when he was elected by the senators, and said, we've got to provide a new kind of leadership.
A day after President Uhuru Kenyatta officially opened the 5th Devolution Conference, the conference broke into sectorial committees that have proposed a raft of changes to ensure the government achieves the Big Four agenda. The sectorial committees proposed employment of ICT and data in the health sector to enable the government understand the scope of various ailments as well as personnel and medical supplies. They also want a thorough audit of legislations in the manufacturing sector as a way of hastening and attracting investors as a means of increasing value for farm produce. They also want increased public participation as a way of increasing accountability.